Welcome to our education channel. From quantitative aptitude, let us see the topic square root and cube root. So in this chapter, I'll explain some problems based on the square root and cube root and what are the shortcut tricks, how to apply, and some easy techniques also will follow, like factorization concept also we'll see in this. First of all, we'll see the square root. What is square root and what is cube root? Okay, first if you observe the square root, square root of a number is that the number, the product of which by itself is equal to the given number. That means, okay, if you see the square root of x is x. So square root of x we can denote like this, square root of x. So the symbol is this, square root of x. That means square root of 9 is equals to 3 because 3 into 3 is equals to 9. This 3 and same number, the product of which by itself is equal to the given number. 3 into 3 is 9. You know that. So 3 square is equals to 9. That means square root of 9 is equal to 3. Just reverse. 3 square is 9. So square root of 9 is equal to 3. Same, any example you can go through the same concept. Okay, for example, square root of 16. So we have to see which number square is this. Yeah, 4 square is equal to 16. Actually 4 square is equals to 16. So that means the square root of 16 is just 4. Okay, 4 square is equal to 16. Same, you can write any number like this. You can square root of 10,000. So 10,000 is 100 because 100 into 100 is 10,000. So square root of 10,000 is 100. So any number by itself you multiply, whatever you get. Okay, you get 100 square is 10,000, right? So square root of 10,000 is 100. Now how to find out? Any number is given, how to find out the square root? Those we have the two methods. One is the factorization method and one is the division method. So the both methods we'll see. So factorization method concept also. For example, let's see some small example. Okay, same previous number is 16. If you want to find out the square root of this, we know square root of 16 is 4 because 4 square is equal to 16. If it's a small number, okay, if the big number, for example 1024. So which number square is this? First of all, is it perfect square or not? Perfect square means if any number, if you can write product of the two numbers, these are the perfect squares. 16 we can do a factorization method. Okay, 16 if you see it's in two table. 2 8s are 16, again same 2, 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4 and 2 1s are 2. So 16 is 2 to the power 4. It means 2 square whole square you can write. So 2 square is 4 square. Okay, 16 is equal to 4 square. So according to this we can write square root of 16 is equal to 4. Okay, let us see some examples and problems how to see one by one. Next we will see the cube root also. Cube root and how to find out and factorization. So let me explain you with some questions now. Let us see some questions. Here is the first question. So some problems I'll explain, some example questions, then you can get an idea about this chapter, how the questions will come in examination point of view. So here is the question is, given that square root of 15 is equal to 3.8729. So 15 is not perfect square. That's why we got this irrational number. So root 15 is 3.8729 is given already. Evaluate root 5 plus root 3 by root 5 minus root 3. So about root 3 value we not given, only square root of 15 is given. And then this one we can take. So first let us take this question as this. So square root of 5 plus square root of 3 by square root of 5 minus square root of 3. We know 5 into 3 is 15 you get. But first of all we do rationalize the denominator. So this value we need to find out. So for that we need to do rationalizing denominator. Means whatever the denominator with opposite sign. There is a minus now, with plus sign we should multiply and divide. So square root of 5 plus root 3 by root 5 plus root 3 with opposite sign. Same denominator, the sign which is there with opposite sign. Minus means plus. If there is a plus is minus. And multiply and divide. So value does not change. Now numerators you can multiply, denominators you can multiply. Now root 5 plus root 3 into root 5 plus root 3. Okay, these both because multiplication. So root 5 plus root 3 into square root of 5 plus square root of 3 is whole square. Root 5 plus root 3 whole square is this, and divided by, here is a minus b into a plus b formula type. Okay, root 5 minus root 3 into root 5 plus root 3. We know that a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. Okay, that one, root 5 square minus root 3 square we can write. Now we will simplify. Numerator is a plus b whole square formula. So a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, some previous topics we have discussed those. Here is in the place of a, root 5. So root 5 square plus in the place of b, root 3, right? Okay, root 3 square and plus 2ab. So 2 into a into b, but a place is root 5 into, in the b place is root 3, and divided by, we can cancel the square and square root. 5 minus square and square root cancel here is a 3, 5 minus 3. Similarly in the numerator, square root and square root cancel, because root 5 into root 5 is root 25, that is 5 only. So remaining 5 plus 3 plus 2 into square root of 5 into square root of 3, square root of 5 into 3. Okay, same square root, you can multiply. Divide by 5 minus 3 is 2. Yes, now I can simplify more. How much you get? 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 2 into square root of 15, it is 5 into 3. That's why they gave root 15 value in the question. Divide by 2. So take 2 common from the numerator. From these are the two terms. If you take 2 common, 4 plus root 15 divided by 2 as it is. 2 can cancel, because from 8, 4 is left, is common, 2, remaining is root 15. Now 4 plus square root of 15. Now we can just write in the place of root 15 which is given. What is given? That is this value, 3.8729. Okay, 3.8729. Just you can add. 4 plus is this. That means 7.8729. That's it. So this is the value of the given question, which is 7.8729. So any problem in the concept of this, like some root values given and finding, means just to go for the rationalizing denominator, then automatically get what you have to substitute. Okay, this is one type of the problem in this giving in this irrational number concept. Let us see one more sum in this of prime factorization concept also now. Okay, this problem is concept of the factorization, prime factorization. Let us see this question now. In this problem, by what least number should 9720 multiplied to get a perfect cube? Where the question is about a cube root, perfect cube. Find the cube root of the number so obtained. So 9720 is not perfect cube actually. But what is the least number should be multiplied to this to make this as a perfect cube? So we know already, for example, 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, 2 3 times if you multiply, 8 will get, right? So 8 is a perfect cube, because 8 we can write product of the 3 same numbers. But 9720 we can't write product of the same 3 numbers, because it's not perfect cube. But what is the least number to make it? So you can't check it each and every number, 2, 3 like that, you can't take and check. So now what we'll do, we'll take this 9720 you take and do prime factorization. Prime factorization means only with the prime numbers we should do division this. Okay, and this is the even number, no? So 2 is the first prime number. 2 is only even prime number, that is the first. So after 2, if it is not divisible, next prime number is 3. Only with prime numbers only we should go for division. That's only prime factorization. Okay, in 2 times table, this 9720, you can check it. So that is the simple method is, first digit is 9, right? So 2 4s are 8, because less than 2 5s are 10, it more than 9 will come. So less than that, 2 4s are 8, 1 extra, 1 carry, one side 7, 17. 17 you check in 2 table, that is 2 8s are 16, one number must be less, and 1 carry for this, and 1 into 12. 2 6 are 12, next 2 zeros are 0. That means 2 into 4860. 2 into 4860 is 9720. 9720 will come. You can verification also do in that way. And similarly, next again with 2, because it's even number. If it is not possible with 2, next prime number should go. And 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6, 2 0s are 0. Exactly, there is no any carry. This should continue same. Again 2 table, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Same 2 1s are 2 because it's a 3 only. Because 2 2s are 4 will come, more than 3 will get. So 2 1s are 2, but it's 3 now, 1 carry. 1 inside 0, 10. So 2 5s are 10 it is. Next, it is a odd number because the units place is the odd number 5. It's not divisible by 2. Next, check with the 3. For divisibility rule for 3, we have done some videos previous. You can see this also. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 5, 9. 9 is divisible by 3. So we can use this 3. How much to get? 3 4s are 12. And don't see 3 5s are 15 because 3 4s are 12. Nothing is carrying next to 1. Okay, 3 zeros are 0. But it's 1, right? So 3 zeros are 0, 1 extra. 1 and 5, 3 5s are 15. So many of you make mistake like this. It's not 3 4s are 12 and 3 5s are 15. When you take 2 digits at a time, you can keep 0. Or else you can check randomly. 3 into 4 and 5 is 12, 15. Okay, that is the main important. And again with the 3 table. 3 1s are 3, 1 carry, 10. 3 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15, 1 extra. 1 plus 3, 4 plus 5, 9. So again reducible by the 3 table. 3 4s are 12, 5s are 15. Again 3 times. How much you get? 3 1s are 3, 15, right? 3 5s are 15. Now again 3 into 5, 15. Now again 5 1s are 5. Because 5 is not in 3 table. So after 3 prime number is over, next prime number is 5. 5 is divisible. Now if you write this list in order, you will get clear idea. That is 9720 is equals to. So 2 set you can take 2 power, okay, 2 into 2 into 2. This is all product of this all. Again 3 into 3 into 3. How many 3s are there? Total 5 into 3 and into 5. So because of the cube root, to make it a perfect cube, every number must be 3 times. 2 is 3 times. This 3 is 3 times. But one more set. This one more 3 is required because every set should be 3 times. And what we required, one more 3 and another 2 5s also we need. That's why, because how much is less. So for this only 2 3s are there. Every number must be 3 3 set. Okay, to make it perfect cube. That's why to make it perfect cube, if you observe, the given number must be multiplied. Which number? There is 9720. The given number must be multiplied. To understand, I am writing clearly this. So multiplied by, what is that extra one more? There is only 2 3s are there. So extra one more we required. Only 1 5 is there. Extra 2 more 5s are required. That means 3 and another 2 5s. That is 3 into 5, 15. 15 into 5 is 75. So we should multiply it by 75 to make it perfect cube. So 75 into 9720, that becomes a perfect cube. And also find the cube root of the number so obtained. Okay, then cube root directly we can write now. So what is the cube root? So the which number is obtained for that cube root, that our number need not to find out. That they are asking only the cube root of the number that's so obtained. That is, everything must be 3 times, right? So here is, if you observe, 1 2 we required because for this set, and one more 3 and another 3 because extra 1 3 is multiplying, 1 3 and one more 5 because already 3 5s will be, because already 1 5 is there, one more another 2 5s, so 5. This you can multiply 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. How much will get? 2 3 is 6, 6 is 18, 18 5 90. So 90 will get. Okay, even if you multiply 75 into 9720, there's nothing but 90 cube. 90 into 90 into 90. That's exactly 75 into 9720. Okay, 90 is the number, that is the cube root of the number so obtained. Okay, this is the method we need to follow. The main thing you should remember perfectly, do this prime factorization clearly, right? And let us see a few more different sums how they are asking this square root and cube root. Now in this question, if square root of 1369 is equal to 37, find the value of square root of 13.69 plus square root of 0.1369 plus square root of 0.001369. So with the same concept. So from the given data only we can find out what we require. So is the given values square root of 1369 is 37. Now to find out these values, convert these all decimals into fractions, then we can substitute this value directly. Okay, there is only a simple method. So we need to find out square root of 13.69 plus square root of point means there is 0.1369 plus square root of 0.001369. Convert this into a fraction. So that is square root of 13.69. If I remove the decimal, 1369 by 100. Okay, because after point, two decimal places. So 100 by 100 if you do, same 1369 by 100. That is the converting. Square root of next 0.1369. Okay, that is 1369. If you remove the point, after point how many decimals we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros means there are 10,000. Same plus square root of same 1369 divided by the decimals. If you remove just after point, there is 6 digits. That means there must be 6 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the number. Okay, 100. So 1000, thousands, 10 lakhs. So this is the number. Right. So already given data, square root of 1369 is 37. Now we can separate the square root. Separate the square root. So square root of 1369 by square root of 100 plus this also separated. Square root of 1369. Same numerator is coming same. Denominator is 10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Plus square root of 1369 by same square root of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. Yes, now we can substitute the value. So 37 value for the numerator. So there is a given. That is equals to square root of 1369 is 37. Square root of 100 is 10 because 10 into 10 is 100. Plus same 37 by 10,000 means 100 into 100. You can see 2 zeros 2. So 100 into 100 is 10,000. Plus same, this is also 37. 6 zeros, so 3 and 3 means 1000 into 1000 is this number. So that square root is 1000. Yes. Now we can convert into again decimals and add. Right, after making into fractions, again convert into decimals. 37.37 divided by 10, that is 3.7 plus 37 by 100 is 0.37. 37 by 1000 0.037 because after point 3 decimal places. You just add these all three numbers, that is answer. So 3.7 and this total get 4.107. Okay, adding I already done. Just make it easy. 3.7 under point should be. Okay, said previous. 0.37 is this. 0.037. Okay, add this. Same. This gaps means gaps you can fill zeros and you can take if you want. 3.7 is nothing but 3.700. 0.37 is nothing but 0.370. Same. If you add, we'll get 4.107. Right? This is the answer for this. Just only convert into the fractions and simplify in case if any problems are like this. Okay, and same concept, let us see one more sum. In this question, if square root of 21 is equals to 4.582, already given root 21 value, we need to find the value of root 3 by 7. So root 3, root 7 values are not given, but root 21 is given. So in that case, so from the given data only we should find out the what we require here. So 4.582 is square root of 21 value, right? So this is the given. Now let us take the question square root of 3 by 7. We can separate this square root of 3 by square root of 7 and rationalize the denominator now. So the square root of 3 by 7 we can separate root 3 by root 7. So we know already 3 into 7 is 21. So to get that, just to go for rationalizing denominator. So whatever denominator is there, root 7, you multiply and divide with the same root 7 now. Then root 3 into root 7, square root of 3 into 7 by root 7 into root 7 is root 49. Okay, square root of 3 into 7 is 21 and square root of 49 is 7 because 49 is a perfect square. 7 into 7 is 49. So square root of 49 is 7. Now we can apply the given value. So root 21 is given, that is 4.582 and divide by 7. So normal division we can do this. So how much you get? 0.48 now 6 and next to 546. Normal division you can do 0.6546. There is a value of square root of 3 by 7. Okay, they'll give, we can go for maximum any type of questions like this. Do the rationalizing denominator, you can get the answer. Let's see another one now. Question 5. Evaluate square root of 486 into root 6 and square root of 1323 by root 75. Let us do one by one. First of all, whenever the question is asking like this, square root of 486 into square root of 6. So directly don't do the multiplication of this. So actually if you can combine, we can write in single. That is 486 into 6, right? Square root of a into square root of b is square root of a into b. According to that, and square root of 486 into 6. And don't multiply and go for the prime factorization. So to make it into simple and easy way, individually you can solve. Individually you can make it. 486. Only take 486 and go for the prime factorization. Already you can see the 6 here. You can check is it possible with the 6 table or not directly. So that is a trick here. Already there is a 6 here. Even 6 also you can write 2 into 3. But check once 486 is divisible by 6 or not. Okay, if you see that 6 into 8. 48 and 6 1 6 is going, right. That means 486 we can write 6 into 81. Right. And into already 6 is there. Now square root of, and what will do, 81 is a perfect square it is. So that is 9 into 9. Okay, that means 6 into 81 is, we can write 9 into 9 and into 6 is there. So now every number is 2 times. So that is 6 into 6, 6 square, 9 into 9 is 9 square. So we'll separate this square root of 6 square into square root of 9 square. And square root of 6 square is just 6. Square root of 9 square is 9 because square and root cancel. 6 into 9 is 54. Same anyway, if you multiply 486 into 6, you multiply, you get some big number. Again, if you do prime factorization also, you'll get 54 as answer. But to make into simple and to do fast, individually can go splitting. By observing another number, is it possible or not, you can verify and do. Right? Let us see this second one. Also, you can make into parts. That is square root of 1323 by 75. We can write this. Separate this 1323 by 75 and cancel if it is possible. What table you can cancel? 25, 3 table. 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 3 is 9. So dissolve by 3. 7 plus 5 is 12. Dissolve by 3. That's why you can do 2, 5. Okay, 3 2s are 6. 1 carry 5. And 1 3 2 3. 3 4s are 12. Again carry 12 and 1. Okay, finally at what I got, square root of 441 by 25. Now we know that from here. You can separate this square root of 441 by square root of 25. And we know that square root of 441 is 21 by root 25 is 5. So 21 by 5 is the answer for this. So after cancellation, there is some of the problems you can get directly to find out the square root. And just you can try to remember and learn some perfect squares and perfect cubes up to 30. So for any competitive exams, so 1 to 30 square roots and at least 1 to 10 cube root. First to 30 and first to 10 square root. That means 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, up to 30 square values in 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube. Because to remember this directly, because square root of 441 is 21. If you don't know what we should do, again we have to go for prime factorization. This is a lengthy process. So try to remember and learn. Now let us see one problem, the long division method to find out the square root. Here question is evaluate square root of 0.4 up to 4 places of decimal. So if any problem is asking like this, so already long division method, some other videos I have done in our channel. Let us see this type of question also in this. Whenever they are asking 4 places of decimals, so question is square root of 0.4. But if they asked up to 4 places of decimals means after point there should be 8 places according to our problem. So what we should take, we take 0.4, already one decimal is there and remaining we need to keep 1. So up to here 2 places decimals. If they ask 4 places of decimals, we make it double this. So 1, total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can write. So 0.4 is nothing but 0.40000000. We can make it as. Now to do this, so finding square root of this up to 4 places of decimals, long division method, you can do in this way. You can keep on line and 2 we should mark from the right side from the given question. So that is 2 zeros 2 2. After the point we should take 2 digits as one set. Now first is before the point is 0. So just we can keep before the point 0. Directly can start with the next 40. 40 is a set. Directly you also can start with 0 point. And next set is number 40. That means 40. 40 is near to which perfect square that you write. Now that is 6 into 6. 36. Because 7 into 7 is more than 40. 49 it is. 7 7 is 49. But here and here should be same number. So 6 into 6 is 36. You subtract this 4 and next set you can take down as it is. That means it becomes 400. That's the first process. Now whatever number in this place you can add with the same number. So 6 plus 6 is it's a 12. Right? Now 400 is here. But here's the next position. That means these two places must be same number. Like 121 into 1, 122 into 2, 123 into 3 less than 400. That is 369. Because 124 into 4 more than 400. So until you get less than 400 you can go this. But important thing is in these two places must be same. Okay, 123 into 3 is 369. Now just to subtract this, 400 minus 369 is 31 and next set, that is next to 2 zeros you can take down, that means that is 3100. And what we should do, same whatever the units place, you can add the same number. Units place is 3, here is only single digit, so unit digit is 6, added one more number, same number should add. Here is units place is 3, one more 3 you can add. Now that becomes 1 2 6 it is. Okay, now this is 3100. So what should be, next place must be same. Okay, what I'm writing with this green, this should be same places. So 1 2 6 1 into 1. Okay, 1 2 6 2 into 2. Like you can go. So 1 2 6 2 into 2 is less than 3100. That is 2 5 2 4. Because 1 2 6 3 into 3 is more than 3100. And subtract this, that is 576, right? 3100 minus 2524. And next set, last set, 2 zeros. Now what is our process? Whatever in units place, same one more number should add for that. Then if you add that becomes 1264. 1264. But next place should be same in this both. That means 12,641 into 1, 12,642 into 2, 12,643. Same 12,644 into 4 will get less than this. Okay, 50,576. Because 12,645 into 5 is more than this. That's it. And need not to subtract because already we got up to 4 decimal places. So square root of 0.4 is equals to 0.6324 up to 4 decimal places. This is a irrational numbers, so it will go infinite. They ask up to 5 decimal places means extra 2 more zeros you should keep. Okay, this is the long division method process. Already I have done some other examples also in our channel. You can go through those. And these are the main things we can apply in this. Okay, this is the square root and cube root. Some simple basic questions will come in the quantitative aptitude type of questions.